Hi everyone, it's Nishi here, and in today's video what I just want to do is briefly cover how a business is valued. So the reason I really want to do this video is I come across a lot of business owners and they really want to increase the value of their business, they want to scale it up, but sometimes they just don't know how to take those first steps, and that's what I want to address in this video. So to take those first steps, before you can even get there, you've just got to have a basic understanding of how business works. And I'm not talking about like going from being self-employed to then gradually having staff and building up a business where you're making a profit. What I'm talking about is how a business is essentially structured and valued. So that's what I'm going to cover really briefly in this video. It's going to be brief because we'll have follow-on videos to talk about the individual components. Ultimately, you can run a business to make a profit, or you can run a business to build its value up. And if you run a business to make a profit, you might not necessarily be building a valuable business. You might just be really busy and working hard and making money. But if you build up a valuable business, the chances are you're going to be able to sell it one day, but also you're going to be making a lot of profit anyway. So it's always worth focusing on the value of your business rather than the profit of your business, because in the long term you'll get both if you focus on the value, whereas you'll only really get one if you focus on the profit. So in general, a business's value is its goodwill plus its net assets. Net assets is like everything it owns minus everything it owes, like equipment, loans, debts it's owed from customers, things like that. The net assets, when you think about the value of a business, it's not that important because it's not something that a business owner can really control. But what is important is the goodwill figure in that business. The goodwill figure is where you make most of your money, and the goodwill figure is simply calculated by taking a profit figure, making some adjustments, and then you take that adjusted profit figure and you apply a multiple to that profit figure. So this multiple, it can be a small multiple or it can be a big multiple. And what happens is you take that profit, times it by a number, and then you get the value of your goodwill. And the value of the goodwill is basically what your business is worth. So the thing about the multiple is it can vary massively, and the reason it varies massively is because businesses are so different, and some businesses are better run than other businesses. You probably won't be shocked to hear that. So what the multiple really factors in is like the stability of the business, how reliant it is on a few key people. It's all about de-risking. You know, if someone comes to buy your business, they're not going to take much risk. So the more stable and less risky you can demonstrate your business is, the higher that multiple will be, and as a result, the higher your goodwill will be. But also, a buyer for your business isn't just paying for not taking a risk. What they're also paying for is systems and processes, and you having a great team in place with a really good culture as well. So those are all really important things as well. So in general, the value of your business is mainly driven by its goodwill, and to get your goodwill, you take your profit and you multiply it by a figure, and you can control what that figure is by doing all the things you need to build your business effectively. If you're still sitting there thinking, how am I going to apply this all to my business, thinking you've got that ambition, you really want to grow, you just don't know what you've got to put in place, how to do it, then what you should really do is go to naccounting.co.uk and book yourself in for a free strategy session with myself, and we can talk about how a lot of this stuff actually applies to your own business. And in addition to that, if you found this video useful, just remember to like, share, follow and subscribe, and we've got lots of great content coming up, so keep an eye out.